It's currently 8:24 p.m. I started this polystyrene drawing project during the morning hours at my established work area between the living room and the kitchen at my mom's place. I colored this whole small polystyrene ball with this Sharpie marker as a light green, even though that Sharpie marker is a hue of teal. And I drew that triangle using this end of this dual tip dark green Sharpie marker. This is the green triangle ball polystyrene drawing project. And for this project, I decided to make the triangles considerably larger than I did for the original triangle ball project, as this time around I want to do something a little different from the triangle ball project. I'm not having much tonight, just these 3 Edis branded habanero jack cheese sticks my dad brought over when he drove me from his place to my mom's place yesterday. And a glass of low sodium V8 branded vegetable juice. Around 9:30 in the morning, I had with a Premier Protein branded vanilla protein shake, 4 sunny side up eggs, and a cut up piece of grilled chicken, both of which my mom prepared, for which I am thankful. My shift at Wegmans today was from 10:30 in the morning to 7 p.m. I took my first 15-minute break around 2:30 p.m. My 30-minute lunch around 5 p.m. for which I had 2 small aluminum cans of V8 branded vegetable juice, another cut up piece of chicken, and the leftover scrambled eggs and cut up sausage my dad prepared for me yesterday. I wasn't able to finish everything in time, so I had to finish my lunch during my second 15-minute break, which I took around 6:30 p.m. Though by the end of my 30-minute lunch, I had just a little of the cut up chicken left, so it was no problem for me to finish that during my second 15-minute break. During my shift at Wegmans, I primarily restocked the hard items section, the banana section, and the carrots and celery section of the produce department. The banana section is at the very back of the produce department, and I restocked it twice today. I recall both times the banana section started off pretty barren. The first time was towards the very beginning of my shift, and the second time was more towards the mid-afternoon into the late afternoon. As the first time I restocked the banana section, I only double stacked to ensure I didn't leave an open, partially full banana box on the banana runner, which I recall reloading 3 times during my shift today. Including one time before I took my second 15-minute break. The second time I restocked the banana section, I completely double stacked it because a male coworker with short black hair that I'm pretty familiar with at this point requested that I do so. How I restocked the banana section the first time is how I do so by default. The hard items section is right in front of the banana section. If the banana section is this, the hard item section is like this. As the hard item section is essentially 3 displays that predominantly have varieties of onions and potatoes on them. The carrots and celery section of the produce department is on the right side of the produce department, towards the middle of the produce department itself, on the same side as the bulk wall. I recall restocking the carrots and celery section roughly from 11:30 in the morning to about 12:30 p.m. And surprisingly, the carrot runner from the cooler area of the section of the employees only warehouse for those who work in the produce department had celery products on top of all of the carrot products in black plastic collapsible rectangular boxes. The celery products came in small cardboard boxes. I restocked the celery products first, and then all of the carrot products I could. which was some of the products in those black plastic collapsible rectangular boxes, rotating so that product with an earlier sell-by date would be ahead of product with a later sell-by date wasn't too difficult today. At one point while I was restocking the banana section for the second time, for some reason this nail bed split a little, and it hurt a little at the time. I recall a little blood was drawn, though it didn't spill. That same male coworker that requested I double stack the banana section then prepared and got me a small ice bag for me to apply pressure after I got this XL fingertip Band-Aid from the hanging first aid kit on one of the walls of the section of the employees only warehouse for those who work in the produce department. I recall applying pressure with that small ice bag for about 5 minutes before I returned to restocking the banana section to finish double stacking it, which is when you essentially restock the banana section 2 times over. First restocking it as normal and then putting a bunch of bananas on top of 2 bunches of bananas on 2 different steps of the rubber staircase piece that gives the banana section levels on what would otherwise be a halfway inclined flat piece of wood. That rubber staircase piece makes the banana section look more organized, and double stacking, I think, makes the banana section look messier somewhat. But by double stacking, you don't have to restock the banana section as much. As of 9:17 p.m., yesterday's my dinner video project file, edited and then converted through the YouCut video editor app on my phone, finished uploading to my YouTube channel around an hour and a half ago. I primarily edited that video project during my two 15-minute breaks and my 30-minute lunch. I recall first naturally waking up today around 2:30 in the morning, falling back asleep within a few minutes. Waking up for the last time around 6 in the morning, and then getting up about half an hour later. After that, within half an hour, I had gone downstairs and established myself at my established work area between the living room and the kitchen at my mom's place. I got an aluminum can, orange flavored Celsius energy drink. And over the next hour and a half or so, I would occasionally sip at it as I reviewed the August 23 my dinner video on my YouTube channel to make sure the video and audio was alright before deleting that converted 1080p quality U-cut video file off of my phone, along with the raw video clips I used to create it. It's currently 10:07 p.m. Here's where I am currently on Oceania. I'm gonna be going to bed very soon to stay on my ideal sleep schedule that I've been staying on for at least a few weeks now. Here's where I am currently in terms of clearing out the ancient city on Oceania. And here's how my ostriches are.